Hey, I just wanted to say, who do I love most? Do I love my family most? Do I love myself most? Do I love Jesus the most? Do I love my what would I love my husband the most? So as to prefer them. Well, I would never. I don't want to forget my first love, which is righteousness. Whatever righteousness is, um, I understand that the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, and or kindness, goodness, and self-control. It certainly isn't a memory, is it? No. It, it's all those things. The fruit of the Spirit is those things, but to love righteousness, what is good, and I hear self-righteous indeed, and I'm like, sorry, I make you feel insecure, but the truth is, there's times when I know I'm compromising, and I've had to just be like, no, talk to the hand, or I disagree. And I had one of those moments when I met the leader of the Church of Scientology. We're talking decades ago, and he was saying, "Well, our religion is based on Christian principles," and I could feel myself instantly being like, "Well, all right, well, I'll look into it," because that's just how I am, and but I was like, is this a test? Because it was exactly everything my pastor used to say, that a lot of people of having to do with other faiths might say. I was noting the other day about an interview with David Miscavige many years back, and I believe it was Ted Koppel, and Ted Koppel was saying Sikhism, this is Taoism, this ism was at the end of everything. But Christianity, what is Christianity versus something that is an ism, and do these faiths profess to be an ism, and why, so it grows from there. But my point is, do they love what is good to the point of death, unto death? And I know I have, but let me tell you that I have been overtaxed to the point where I have in my thoughts knelt to Satan, like just given in. But there's a difference, and that is why I stand tall. I don't know why Dennis has to make these noises while I'm in here. I think he's becoming insecure. But there are such things as praycaters that like to thwart everything entertainment, and it's downright violent. So they can easily, just like a placater, overtake a person and cause them to do those things. Because I shouldn't be hearing him. Anyway, my point is, um, to love what is good unto death does not mean that you don't sin or that you don't make a mistake. But I was just like a deer run down by a pack of dogs. I mean, just run down by a pack of wild dogs for 4.5, almost probably 5 years now. Because there's a flat world that dissects our earth, and it is everything that is what you might see on rotten.com. And there's nothing good about it. These placaters go in there and they see things differently. They see a shower with, like, not me, not a pretty woman, a shower with a whatever model woman or man or kid or dog, whatever, as ideal, because that's what they went in there for, and they're in a mask. I'm acting on faith. I am acting on sheer faith that schizophrenia doesn't make such organized things come to light. But even so, we'll just say that I don't hit people. People have hit me. I've never made an accusation to anyone to be a placater. Only that it's usually people in authority. They have a fetish, and there's their place to go. Like, Fantasy Island, maybe. Love Boat, maybe, but we're talking not necessary, but they go in there and they are anonymous, and then they come out, and that was their recreation time, for example. So being as righteous as I am and was, even as a child, even as an unbeliever, I was good, okay? But I was not sinless. So, yes, I perceived David Miscavige to be good, but not sinless. And that is a major difference between most faiths, most religions, and most faiths, however you profess it to be. That gives you your rights. But what is the difference between Christianity and another faith, another religion, or an ism, or a this or that, is that we have to understand what is sin. Many other religions say, no, you just do this, or you make up for it, or you do a penance, or you don't do that, or things like that. So I mean, I understand the sociology of it, but I'm not studying. I'm not studying this for a book. I'm not studying this for even this video. It's simply just gobbling it up for myself, and then I'm documenting it. Just passionate about what I'm doing. But David Miscavige was talking to me. I didn't know who he was. Everybody's like, and he said a few things, and I was like, well, I disagree, and I don't remember. I would like to know what I spoke to him about. After that, people got their pictures with him. I don't know if I did. I just know that I understand the world in that I can see through the eyes of myself or somebody else. And it's not in hijacking a person. It's not in pirating them. It's not in going in through the nose orifices, being able to project yourself, astral projection, going out on a limb and things like that. It is not in leaving my physical body to go to an astral plane. It is simply having so much love that I'm like, I simply must understand this person. What would make them do this to blah blah blah? I gotta get inside their mind differently. It's done with love. That is the mode of transportation, that which projects me, because if you do not have love, you're not qualified. And and as for praycations, if you are not if you are perfect, you are qualified. Who's the only one perfect? So shame, let go of all of your thwarts, and don't bank on the righteous ones or the correct ones or the fitting ones even being acceptable. That is, Jesus is judge, not you carrying out. Carrying out a sentence is the highest degree of judgment. It's another thing to be like, she's a slob. I saw her. She picks her nose, and I don't like her, so we're all going to give her a hard time. It's a whole other ball game. It's a whole nother ball game when you are enacting a judgment and following through with it, justification, some kind of a just judgment. And yet, what does Jesus say? And if you say you do it in the name of the Son of God, the Son of God says, judge not, lest you be judged. And I say that with fear, because you needed to see it and hear it, but you didn't have eyes or ears to see and hear. And I hope you will see and hear that now, praycaters. Thank you.